You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, guys, we need to talk about Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes here in this video. As you guys know, on Sunday afternoon, Mahomes, at the end of the game that he was playing in, about 2 minutes left against the Chargers, he actually tore his ACL. And guys, he has now already had surgery for the torn ACL. Word is that he was actually waiting on a second opinion, but he ended up getting the surgery down in Dallas. The Dallas Cowboys team physician actually performed the surgery. So now Patrick Mahomes is in the recovery mode now. However, guys, there was something that was not disclosed when he was actually going to get to surgery. Mahomes not only tore his ACL, he also tore his LCL. Now, this is probably going to make a bit of a difference in his recovery. I was actually looking up and trying to see. Now, of course, people in the media said, all right, because he's Patrick Mahomes, he's going to return pretty fast. He'll be ready for the start of the season. Slow your roll right there. Slow your roll. ACLs are not to be taken lightly whatsoever. And some people out there try to make the comparison to Tom Brady and his ACL tear back in 2008. Folks, the timelines were completely different. Tom Brady tore his ACL on a second play of the first game of the season, whereas Mahomes pretty much tore his ACL at the end of the season. That's going to make a huge difference, guys, when it comes to if he's ready to go at the beginning of the next season. Pretty much, guys, we're almost to January. And these ACLs and LCLs together can take anywhere from 9 to 12 months. Just because he's Patrick Mahomes doesn't mean he's going to be ready for the start of the season. Now, no doubt about it, he wants to be able to participate in game number 1. But I was actually listening to Shannon Sharp on Nightcap, and he made a very, very important point here about Patrick Mahomes. That ACL tear was on his left knee, and he's a quarterback. So that is his plant leg right there, which is super important to a quarterback. You know, especially also to a quarterback that's super mobile, that likes to run around like Patrick Mahomes. I said it years ago, guys. Mahomes is going to have to change his style of play if he wants to have a long career. If he wants to play to age 40, he's going to have to stop running around in the pocket, trying to do these dazzling things because he's super athletic. Now with this ACL tear, maybe he's going to have to morph into more of a Tom Brady style quarterback to extend his career. One thing about Mahomes is, unlike Tom Brady, Mahomes, he won't get rid of that ball fast. He'll try to do spectacular things in the pocket and run away. Tom Brady, 2 seconds, bam, ball's out. And we know that Mahomes, his offensive line wasn't very good. They had a bunch of injuries, but Mahomes is still trying to do things with his legs. And now, ACL tear. Okay? So let's go ahead and dive into this, guys. Here we go. Right over here. Yahoo Sports. Chiefs QB Patrick Mahomes has surgery to repair ACL, reportedly also had LCL repaired. Patrick Mahomes underwent surgery Monday evening to repair a torn ACL in his left knee that he suffered in Sunday's loss to the Los Angeles Chargers. Also, per multiple reports, Mahomes had his LCL repaired during the procedure. The Chiefs announced the surgery to repair his ACL, but did not mention the reported LCL procedure in their announcement. Now, if this was just a LCL, he could have been back in actually he'd still be done for the season, because the season's almost over with, it could take anywhere up to like 4 months with the LCL, like 12 weeks. But anyway, per the Chiefs, Mahomes underwent the procedure in Dallas with Dr. Dan Cooper, the team physician for the Cowboys. They made the announcement hours after head coach Andy Reid told reporters that Mahomes was seeking a second opinion on his injury from Cooper. While a timeline is not yet known, Reid said prior to Mahomes' surgery that he's optimistic that Mahomes will experience a fairly quick recovery as long as the surgery is a success. Now, maybe he was just thinking ACL, that was it. Now, they found no really other structural damage, I guess. But I guess doing this surgery, I don't know if they knew beforehand that the LCL was torn too. Maybe they did. Not really sure. But he did have surgery on the LCL. In his news conference Monday, Reid explained that seeking a second opinion is normal operating procedure in these circumstances. It's not clear from reports when the LCL damage was discovered. Yeah, that's my question right there. I'm assuming that they probably went in for the ACL and maybe they discovered the LCL was damaged too. Reid was asked to clarify Monday if Mahomes sustained damage to his meniscus or anything else in his knee other than his ACL. He pointed to the statement released by the Chiefs on Sunday announcing that Mahomes had torn his ACL. And that's the only thing we knew about. Quote, "It's just what they put out there," Reid said. "We try not to hide too much from you. That's not our game. I try to keep it right up front with you. That's the information that they have, and they put it out for you." The Chiefs have 3 regular season games left, but with Mahomes' injured, I should say, and the Chiefs out of the playoffs for the first time since 2014, the bigger picture focus has shifted to the future and Mahomes' long-term health. Yeah. So they say right here, ACL injury recovery is anywhere from 6 to 12 months. Okay. But I searched for LCL tear with ACL tear, and here generally 9 to 12 months. I don't anticipate, guys, that Mahomes is going to be ready for game 1. Now, if this injury happened in game number 1 of the season, yeah, I think he'll be ready for next season. But just the timing of this injury, he may be out for most of next season too. I mean, it's bad, guys. It's really bad. Now, look here. This is what they say right here. The good news for Mahomes is that other elite athletes have suffered ACL tears and recovered to continue to play at a high level. The most apt comparison to Mahomes is Tom Brady, who sustained a torn ACL in his 9th NFL season, just like Mahomes. I haven't seen this comparison, guys, so like I told you, the time frame is different. Brady tore his ACL in the first game of the 2008 season and returned for the start of the 2009 season. He went on to make 11 Pro Bowls and win 2 MVPs and 4 Super Bowls after his torn ACL. Brady's run, obviously, is unprecedented and far from the standard that any athlete should expect. But Mahomes is also exceptional, and there's reasonable hope that he can return to form after his rehab. But the thing is, and I know Mahomes is going to be determined, him and Brady are 2 different quarterbacks. I think Mahomes is going to have to shift to being more of a pocket passer. When Tom Brady didn't have a good offensive line, like Mahomes has right now, Tom Brady would actually rely on a short passing game. 2 seconds, ball was out. That limited Tom Brady getting hit. Mahomes, the last couple of seasons, guys, he has taken a beating. He's taken a beating. I said 3-4 years ago, guys, Mahomes holds on to the ball too long. And eventually, man, he's going to get crushed. And we saw last couple of seasons, guys, Mahomes has taken a beating. I mean, he's been on the ground a lot, man. So I think he's going to have to morph his style of play. I don't know if he actually can because he's so athletic. maybe after this ACL surgery, maybe he'll actually change his game. But for Tom Brady, he really didn't have to change his game that much because Tom Brady was never a runner. Mahomes can run with the ball. Tom Brady, yeah, he ran with the ball when he had to, but not very much. Tom Brady was okay with throwing the ball out of bounds. You don't really see that with Mahomes. So there you have it, guys. Not good news. I don't think he's going to be ready for the start of the season. Maybe week 8 of next year, he'll be able to come back at the earliest. I don't know. But would it surprise you if he actually missed the whole entire season, if it actually took a full 12 months? Because think of this, guys. If it takes a full 12 months, do you think the Chiefs are actually going to bring him back for the final 3 games of the season? I don't think so. You know, especially if they're out of playoff contention next season. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.